This is Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review with your MLB play of the day for Thursday, April 13th. We're going to daytime baseball in the Thursday Major League Baseball slate. The LA Dodgers facing the Chicago Cubs, an early 2:20 p.m. Eastern first pitch. Hyun-jin Ryu for the LA Dodgers taking on Brett Anderson in this pitching matchup. And we're going to stick with a very similar theme that I have mentioned already on previous MLB Play of the Day videos. When the Dodgers are up against a lefty starter, I don't care who it is, I'm looking to fade them. I'm looking to bet against them because they have shown no ability, none, zero. Once again this season, after being the dead last team in Major League Baseball in team OPS against lefty starters last year, they've picked up right where they left off last year, facing lefties here in 2017. Dodgers as a team batting .216 against lefties, held to less than 3 runs per 9 innings against lefties. You look at what happened the other night when they faced John Lester. They lose that game 3-2. They face Kyle Freeland. They lose that game in Colorado. The only lefty they've beaten this year was Tyler Anderson. And even then, it's not like the Dodgers absolutely had their way with Anderson. They had a couple good swings. Anderson did not have his control that day intact, and those reasons more than anything else, the Dodgers were doing, they were able to get the victory in that game. But this is still a team I do not trust against lefty pitching. Period. End of story. And Joe Maddon, the manager here for the Chicago Cubs, he has purposely and calculating moves by him to ensure that he had 2 of his lefty starters in this series against the Dodgers. He had John Lester. He pushed him back to Monday to make sure that he was ready to go in the Dodgers series here when they came to Wrigley. And he's doing the same here with Brett Anderson. He's making sure that Brett Anderson is going to face this LA Dodgers team in this series. Joe Maddon is not an idiot, though. He realizes the Dodgers have been awful hitting left-handed pitching, and he's going to do everything in his power to put his rotation in a position where they're going to be able to face this Dodgers team from the left-handed side. Lester in this series, now Brett Anderson here. And for Brett Anderson, who is a former Dodger, making this start here for the Chicago Cubs, he did not have a very good season last year with the Dodgers. There's no denying that. But his first start this year for the Cubs was a very good one. Only allowed 1 run in 6 innings of work. Solid stuff from Brett Anderson. And again, the Dodgers are going to have to show me not just once, but probably a couple of times that they can have a good, solid solid production and a solid plate approach against lefty pitching. Until they do that, I'm looking to bet against them. And this is a reasonable price range because we're talking about one of the back end of the rotation starters here for Brett Anderson. So as a result, we've got a reasonable price for a change on the Chicago Cubs here at Wrigley Field, laying just -135 in that range here in this game. Hyun-jin Ryu struggled in his first start in quite some time against the Colorado Rockies. Wasn't exactly sharp, didn't exactly pitched in and out of trouble. And the Chicago Cubs, you look at what they've done against lefty pitching, polar opposite of the Dodgers. I mean, the Cubs have mashed lefties so far this season. Look what they did to Tommy Milone of the Milwaukee Brewers already earlier this season. I thought they had good swings and a good approach against Alex Wood of the Dodgers, another lefty that they faced earlier this season. So the Cubs, as a team, batting .379 against lefty pitching this season. That's a far cry compared to what the Dodgers and their putrid lineup has been doing against lefties. So you've got the Cubs who have been able to hit lefties so far this season against a Dodgers team that's quite simply has not been able to hit lefties this season, and that's a continuation of the problems they had a year ago. That puts me on the Chicago Cubs, and it's time now to make that one official for our play of the day in Major League Baseball for Thursday, April 13th. Early start action. I'm going to lay the $1.35 with the Chicago Cubs. That's rotation number 954, the Chicago Cubs, -135 over the LA Dodgers. I'm going to dare the Dodgers one more time to show me they can hit a lefty. I'm not convinced they can. Let's go Chicago Cubs -135, play of the day in Major League Baseball for Thursday, April 13th. All right, that'll wrap it up. I'm Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.